to Film Addict. I am your host, the Film Imp Doctor.
Michael.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure this out, right?
Uh-huh.
So, like, first you started off with, your little pea water gun shooters. Then last time you came out, you gotta pull out the big guns. Bow, 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 bow. And then you came out with the shotgun, which really wasn't packing that much heat. And now you got some 6 shooters there, I see.
They're not. I had to call them like 7 shooters.
So six shooters.
7, technically.
Really 5. What I'm trying to figure out is, you're about 150 pounds soaking wet. How are you even shooting the gun? Let the gun shoot you should fly back into that TV screen every time you.
So your intro is now just attacking me. Okay.
So.
Okay, it sounds like maybe you can use it. Okay,
act.
Don't cut me off, because you need a cough drop with all that. No one wants to hear all that bullshit, okay? Just do your intro. Don't ask me to fucking.
We are back in the attic. With another film to dissect. Won't say if it's hot or cold yet, because it's not even out in theaters yet. Your boy has got an early exclusive. Well, not exclusive, but we did get an early advanced screening of this film before it drops in theaters. The Lost City. And again, this comes out next Friday. So you can check this out at your local theater. AMC, Imagine. I'm about to start shouting you out these movie theaters out too.
And maybe you can check it out at MJR. How does the clap go? Don't even worry. I don't even. No, we don't. I was just kidding. You don't have to do it. Okay.
It's more than just a movie. It's a big night.
Okay. Don't do the fucking clap. Okay. So without further ado, let's jump right into our movie review. Go ahead and pitch your review. Let's hear it.
Why do you keep pushing me to go first?
Because
I just want to know why. I'm going to give my review first this time because you gave your review first last time. So
we're not doing an alternate. I go, you go, you go, I go. It's just
I think that's fair.
no, it's not. It's just really whatever happens. And right now,
I just want to know why you keep pushing me to go first.
just do your review, please. Thank you.
You haven't answered my question.
Because we're doing a show here. We're doing a show here. Do your fucking review. Go ahead.
So this is not a conversation, so you just gotta ignore my question.
Basically.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Anywho,
good. Anywho.
The Lost City, starring Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. Let's start where I can start the story. So the story wasn't terrible to me. It wasn't bad. I thought there was a pretty good story there, for all intents and purposes. Is it a copy of another story that I can think of in my mind? No. But is it super original? No. I mean, if you've seen the trailers for this isn't a spoiler. It's a treasure hunt, so treasure hunt ideas are not new. So yeah, I mean, the story, did it take away from it? No. Did it super enhance the movie where it made it out of this world? Not really. As far as acting, I thought the acting and the actresses were okay to good. There were some times where, and I don't want to spoil the movie, but there is this guy who is another comedic relief, and he's doing these things on a plane, and other spots in the film that are funny. But I won't. I'm trying not to give away the film because it's still a week away from even being released. But yeah, so I think he's funny. He's pretty good. There are some funny parts in this movie. I actively heard Michael cackling a few times while we were in
I was choking. I was choking on my Twizzlers. So there was that.
Actively cackling while we were in the theater watching.
Was I though? Was I?
There were some funny moments in here that were definitely good. I think Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum definitely have chemistry acting together. So that definitely helped the film. As far as cinematography, was there anything that blew me away? No. There's nothing memorable in my mind about any cinematic things that they did that really kind of stuck out to me that I can remember right now. But what I will say is there wasn't anything that I saw that it was.
They didn't have a Marvel budget, just let it go.
It was like when it looked good until they got to the top of that mountain, and then they were like trying to take in nature, and then you could see that nature was fake. It was not real. Nothing about it was real. So yeah, they definitely CGI'd the heck out of that part. That's the only thing that I can say that was a downer there. Yeah, music. I thought the music was pretty good, and even the music going out of the movie, the song going out of the movie, like when the movie ended too, going into the credits, that was super dope too. So
It was big energy by Lotto.
Yeah, I thought the music in this was pretty good. Rating wise, what am I gonna give it? I didn't think it was a super great movie. I definitely think it was entertaining. It can definitely be like a date night movie. It's a rom-com, essentially. It's a romantic comedy with a little action in it, a little splash of action, treasure hunting, all that other good stuff. It definitely could be a date night movie. Something you take I think kids might like this too. Something you take your kids to go see. So I'm gonna get.
The kids? How old are these kids?
Was this rated R? Hold on. Was it rated R?
I'm just thinking about the trainer and what things with the trainer and other innuendos. To me.
Yeah, the way he died.
Well, spoiler alert now.
Oh. Sorry. Anywho.
I haven't even put together the spoiler stuff yet. Here we go.
Someone passes away, but anyway, I was trying to think of what you were saying. I apologize for spoiling the film for anyone. Just go ahead and skip past that part.
Just say they all fucking die at this point. Like everyone dies in the movie. They don't. I don't really know. I'm not spoiling. I'm just saying that he's already spoiled.
I'm just trying to see what the rating is.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my review and say.
It's PG-13, so yeah, teenagers.
Oh, okay, well you said kids, like they're 4 and 5 years old.
Here's my rating so I can get out of here so you can get in here. I'm going to give this a solid B. I'm not going to give it an A. Not going to give it a B.
Well, obviously you're not going to give it an A if you just gave it a B, obviously.
I just don't think it's up there in top tier, but I still think it's quality and it's entertaining.
Are you done?
I'm silent. You go right ahead, Mike. I'd love to hear what you have.
Trust me, you're never silent. So this is what I think about it.
Wow.
There are... I mean, you said that this is a unique story. You've never seen anything like it. That's a lie. Because this is the stereotypical treasure hunting. Well, we got to it's just a different version of the treasure hunting story. There's nothing super unique in terms of this.
It's unique for Hollywood.
It's nothing unique about this particular story. There's nothing unique about for me, you said the music stands out. I don't think there's anything unique about the music. I mean, it wasn't something where I heard certain songs.
I didn't say it stands out. I think it's good.
Well, what I'm saying is it doesn't stand out to being good in my eyes just because it was nothing that I can say, oh, this song was something I liked. The only reason why I remember the end credits scene music is because I know that song. I was like, oh, I don't know if people would actually know this song because I'm a huge fan of Mariah. So, that was really the only song that I can really think of and it kind of caught my attention. In terms of cinematography, there is nothing that caught my eye, but however they switched the camera angles and the cuts for certain things that were happening via them fighting, I think was done well enough to make that comedic. Like I'm saying, nothing stood out. And before I go and see this, I'm like, Sandra Bullock. I mean, think about the movies that Sandra Bullock has been in, and I'm like, this is supposed to be a comedy. Sandra Bullock? I mean, I see Channing Tatum, but Sandra Bullock in a comedy? Like, well, I guess I forget the name of the movie. She was in one with Melissa McCartney, and that was one of
The
the.
Heat. I literally just said it 3 times.
Oh well, I'm not listening to you because I blocked you out.
I literally just said it 3
Well, I blocked you out. I've already said that. I literally blocked you out, and I'm doing it again now.
It's supposed to be a conversation, but okay, continue.
Yeah. Well. I have nothing. I have nothing for that comment.
Continue.
The Heat. Yes, that's probably the only one that I can think of. But that was really sold because of Melissa McCartney. And even looking at,
She was entertaining in that, but go ahead.
even inside of this one, I would say that it was really sold off of Channing Tatum and a surprise person that I did not realize was in it. And I guess when I think back to the trailer, I think maybe he was in the trailer, and that's Brad Pitt. I was just like, I forgot he was in it. I didn't know he was in it. And Daniel Radcliffe. All of these were just a weird combination of actors and actresses to be inside of this film. Call it a comedy, and for it to be good. So with all that said, and before giving my rating, I'm gonna say that this movie, surprisingly, had a lot of humor to it. For the caliber of movie that it is, even though it's not the best story, it was that kind of movie. If you look at like a drama or a thriller, that's the kind of movie that it is. For this to be that kind of silly comedic movie, that was the kind of movie that this was. And I think that it was done well comedically with that duo, surprisingly. There was a lot of funny parts in it, and there's a lot of things that you just have to pay attention to. And like I said, I think most of them are based off of Channing Tatum because he has a certain persona that he portrays on camera that's funny. Not to give it away or spoil it like this asshole, but there's a part where he's fighting, because it's a treasure hunt and he has to save the girl, so I'm not giving away anything. And he's fighting, or let's put it this way, he's helping someone fight. And I think that's that part that I was talking about with the camera angles, and the switches to make it hilarious. It was just done well. His character was portrayed well, so down to a T. When we talk about acting, it doesn't always have to be acting from a dramatic thespian William Shakespeare, Denzel Washington performance. It can be that comedic performance, and so I would say Channing Tatum killed that role. Brad Pitt killed his role for the amount of time that he was in it. Even Daniel Radcliffe, surprisingly, as a villain, it was a little bit of a cheesy villain, but it was nonetheless still, in my eyes, done well. Not as well as those other two that I named, but it was done well. And even Sandra Bullock for that kind of character, and you see her evolution from someone who's kind of flimsy and clumsy and whatever else, and really kind of hateful and spiteful, and how she evolves throughout the movie and everything. All in all, I think it was done well. So, you said you gave it a B, which I was thinking hard and long about what I would give it. And I don't want to give it a grade where someone, puts a comment that they disagree, like somebody did on the 355. We're not going to mention that, okay? But I will say that I was going to give it a B, but I think when you barrel it down to it, we're not going to pick Titanic or Avatar, inside of this A realm, because the kind of movie that this is deserves something that's worthy towards that. And whereas maybe it could have been funnier, it was funny, and it's not to discredit it, but they could have added so many more jokes where this is like the funniest damn film ever to put that inside of the A range, or the music for that to stand out, or cinematography, or like you said, CGI. I still think that it was a great enough movie to give it a B+.
So you said you were going to say one more thing, and then you were going to give your rating. Then you went on a 5-minute diatribe.
Okay. First of all,
hold on. I just let you talk uninterrupted.
No, because you're not gonna use big words on me. Number one, and number two, you literally stopped my intro to talk about me in the beginning for 5 minutes. I'll do what the hell I want.
5-minute diatribe talking about. I had one more thing to say. Second, I want to point out, folks, Michael did not want to see this film. When I pointed out that this...
I didn't say anything!
When I pointed out that this was... We could get in the bed screen of this, Michael was like, you want to see that? You want to see it, Lost City? Why would you want to see that movie? It doesn't even look good. Here we have Michael giving it a higher rating than me. So I just want to point out his...
Okay, so... just to point out to you, I'm no longer going to see movies with you. I'm no longer going to see movies with you.
Great films. I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't. I'm pretty sure it was you that picked Vanguard.
You will never go wrong.
You literally are the one that said, I'm going to buy Vanguard. That's what you said you were going to do. I was like, no, I'll just get it.
About that review, hey, listen.
You're a Vanguardian.
Listen, y'all don't even got to worry about that. The evidence is up on the channel right now. Go watch the trailer review for Vanguard. It's in the same thing as Antebellum. Go watch the trailer review, and this fool talk about I was the only one that said that. No, we were both.
I didn't say you were the only one, but you were the one like that movie's gonna be gold. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're trying to get past Vanguardian movies.
Oh, okay.
And this wasn't one of them. And it doesn't matter the rating that I give it for the kind of movie, like I said that it was. It deserves a B+. I'm even tempted to say A-, to tell you the truth. That
it's going too far.
It is. So I'm gonna stick at B+. Anyway.
It was entertaining. I'm not mad at your rating. I'm just saying, I told you yesterday, if you came on here and gave this good rating the way you was acting about seeing this movie,
First,
I tell you I told you I was gonna act out, and now I'm showing out.
Anyway, if you guys are watching this, whether you agree or disagree, please let us know in the comments. Even if you're the same guy, and we're not going to talk about it, but the same guy that made a comment on 355 about them not agreeing.
Why are you so hung up on that?
No, because I appreciate the feedback, and I just want him.
That was a woman, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah,
well,
sure it was.
I wanted her or him, them, whatever pronoun, to give more feedback on that movie. But I appreciate the feedback that was given, because I just wanted to know why that person felt that way, not just, hey, I felt differently. So the same thing, like if you, he, she, they decide to comment on this one, if you go and see it, I'm anxious to know not only did you like it or not like it, but why. You know, are we right or wrong, and why? You know, what kinds of... I appreciate, because then it becomes a conversation, not just here on Film Addict that's live that you can check out at any time and become part of the conversation, but now I can type in stuff inside of the comments and we can talk, and then it becomes a conversation. You know what I mean?
I want you guys to comment. I'm working with Michael on not cussing people out in the comments. He's adjusting very well.
I am. I'm doing very well.
It's a work in progress.
The therapy is really working, okay? Woosah. Woosah. Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Maybe send up some smoke signals into the sky. Maybe put a little message inside of a bottle. Tuck it in real deep. Throw it inside the water. Let it reach our shores. I don't know. Maybe tie a little note to a pigeon's leg. Send him on his way. His name's Fred. Let him reach our house and let us know what you guys think about the episode, about the movie. And as always, this has been another exciting episode of Film Addict.
Film Addict.
Hey,